So I wanted to address two very important astrological events that are going to happen the next few days. One of them is that we have a full moon coming up on the 29th. And so the sun is in Leo. Leo is a sign that is about recognition and wanting to feel important in their life. When I look at a Leo child, either Leo or Aries, either one of those signs, I always think of a child standing on a diving board at a swimming pool going, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, look at me, look at me, look at me." Because that is what they want. They want to be recognized. They want attention. They want to feel important. And so it is the essence of the ego. That's what Leo is. But we've got a full moon in Aquarius on the 29th in opposition to that sun sign. Well, we look at Aquarius as somebody who doesn't feel it fits in. It seems to be a gnawing thing around them, feeling like I don't know where I belong. It's like they're always seeking to find a group to belong to, but then they experiment and change, which happens in their young years because they'll be seeking communities and organizations and communities to fit. And then at some point as they grow in their life, they find themselves moving on to new ones. So, because that's an experimental energy and they're much more objective, where Leo's very subjective. So this full moon is more important this time because the sun is going to be setting next to Jupiter in Leo, which creates expansion, growth, bigger than typical things. We're looking at the larger picture of ourselves and our life. So this creates, is my life me? Is it mine? Am I doing what I want? Is this more than just me? It's more of my purpose. What is my purpose? Do I feel like I'm leading in my life? Because Aquarius is the opposite. It's more like, I'm trying to find where I fit in, where I can follow along, but I don't want to follow along because I want to be my own person. So this is a pole, and the moon in Aquarius is sitting next to Pluto. So it's intense. It's very emotional. You're going to feel like you need to separate from everything, and I highly recommend it. This is a time to detach. This full moon gives us an opportunity to detach from our collective, to detach from the herd state and get into your own world, detach from most of your social media, except for this, of course. But nonetheless, this is information I just want you to have because I have this in my own life where I'm starting to start new things. We're in a 1 year after all. And so this is a time to break free and take risks. Look at a big picture in your life and saying, what's the meaning of why I'm doing this? What do I want? What community do I want to belong to? There's political systems, religious systems, family structures. All the structures and systems now have to be addressed because Saturn is in Aries. And so we're looking at, and that's someone who struggles with identity. Someone's trying to find their own authority. So that's the second aspect because Saturn is at the same time going in retrograde in Aries for the next 130 days up to December 7th. So Saturn in retrograde in Aries means that we're going in to find our authority, to reflect on, am I taking charge of my life, or I'm just following along and doing what I'm supposed to do so I can belong with others and have other people tell me what I should do or whatever. This is to get rid of the shoulds in your head. Graduate from the school of I don't care what other people think and start thinking for yourself and organizing your life. You've got this whole fall period coming in up until we get into early December to sort of look at, we've got an election coming up. We got things all over the world that are shifting and changing. We've had a lot of fire energy with all the fires in Europe, fires in Canada, and it's only going to continue. And then with the earth energy in Aries, we have a lot of earthquake energy. And Venezuela had a huge earthquake. We'll probably see more of this because of the shift of the earth in that sign. So this is a time to really take stock in, doing your research, kind of figuring your life out, because this is a 1 year. We're starting over. That means things are ending so we can start over. Take advantage of this full moon to sort of separate, take a step back and go, okay, what's my plan for the next 3 months? All right, so thanks for listening. Go to my website, atomicmullen.com, if you'd like a reading, and hang in there because, we're all going through it together. All right.